Hi. What's up? Welcome to Degen Hour. It's officially Degen Hour. So I have some good news, and I have some bad news. Which would you like first? Would you like the good news or the bad news first? Bad news? Bad news? Okay, so the bad news is I'm not playing Portal tonight. Ooh, I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm sorry. That's the bad news. The bad news is I'm not playing Portal tonight. It will happen. I will play Portal. I promise. I have to. But not tonight. The good news is... I guess it's not good news necessarily for you, but it's good for me. I did things today that was not for my content, for my stream, or for my videos. I spent time with friends. And I did a podcast with our boy, Laughing Boy LP in chat here, and Rebecca Forrestmanish. We did a podcast together. You might have seen some of it. Some of you did. So it was very good and very therapeutic, and it was a good time. We talked about streaming and mental health. But in order to maintain my streak, this music is way too intense. In order to maintain my streak, here I am. I've hit the go live button during Degen hours. So we're gonna be Degens together for like a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Are you ready? What are we doing? This. For like a tiny bit. I'm talking like 15, 20 minutes. Listen, both Mal and Rebecca suggested that I just go live for 10 minutes today to keep my streak. It counts. And I did Andrew's stream. So I did a full stream. You can watch it. Here, I'll pop the link in the description right now. In the description. What the fuck am I talking about? It's only 8 p.m. How is that degenerate? My God, it is midnight. No, it's not. It's 11 p.m. here. Hey, midnight. Midnight. I don't know if you knew this, but there are like... So, you know how the world is round? And, like, there's a sun, and it, like, you go around the sun and the earth is turning as it goes, and, like, sometimes the sun hits certain parts of the world at different times. So, like, the world is an egg. Cool. Good talk. Good talk. If you stream for 2 hours, technically you can do tomorrow's stream too, right? If I stream for 1 hour, I do. All I have to do is get 1 minute into the next day, so... Listen, I think that I get to make the rules here. I think I get to make the rules. Sweetheart, thank you for the resub. Oog? I'm sorry, I know I'm gonna pronounce your name like weird every time. Oh, that was from yesterday. It was just Sweetheart. Never mind, I thought Oog also resub, but that was yesterday. It's actually been 6 months now. Twitch issues, how are you? I'm all right. The bad news is that there is no Portal tonight. But the good news is that I didn't break my streak. We're still on daily content. This is still a stream, technically, right? This counts. I never posted about the thing in Discord. I guess I could, real quick. Listen, I did very important things for my mental health today, all right? You should all be proud of me. I did it. My Discord post just says, at everyone, look, Twitch link. Oh. So we're doing it. Here, I think I think I can show. Can I show a clip from the podcast we just did? I'd like to give everyone a preview. Let me pull one up. See if I can find one. Oh, dude, we're starting in Degen Hour, and we're not going long, so if you're here to witness history. Live. So the podcast that we did over on Laughing Boy LP's channel was it was me and Rebecca, Forrest Minish, and Andrew, Laughing Boy, and we did a podcast about mental health and streaming or content creation. And it was a very, very good podcast with a lot of insight. And I highly recommend everyone go check it out. I will post the link to it so you can see the full video. Yo, Jordan. What's up, dude? Podcasting is fun. I technically have a podcast of my own that I haven't uploaded to in like a year and a half or 2 years almost. But I had a good reason for stopping it. Because things fell apart in my life. More than once over for the last, I don't know, 7 years. Things have been not good for a while. Truthfully, I gotta be totally honest with you guys. Like, I just coming off of this podcast about mental health, I am genuinely feeling so much better now than I was just a few months ago. And maybe that's weird given, I mean, like, shoot, I mean, I just went through like a very public like breakup because, you know, that 10-year-long relationship is suddenly gone. But also, I mean, it ended for a reason, right? So I don't know. I'm feeling, I've told people this, but I felt like this sort of sense of relief almost from a lot. And it wasn't ideal. And like the first month was hell, but the second month was slightly better, if not just numb. But here we are, like well past the third month of, you know, past when the split up happened. And I'm just like, I'm doing okay. I feel pretty good. And in a weird way, I kind of feel bad that I feel good. Anyway, I want to show a clip from this podcast. Let me see if I can find a great clip.
So it's really tricky to manage that time, especially when I'm doing streaming.
And so you guys can watch that stream.
Exact, like, great example of something that I made very recently that I put
comments. But
trying to find a part that like we talk about
in this video.
a specific thing.
Be helpful in that respect.
Yeah.
But on the mental health side of it, it has this like deteriorating effect of like you just get so focused on the thing. Well, it's a double-edged sword.
Here's where I talk about the numbers, because the numbers are a thing. Here, check this out.
Like, how do you feel about that?
Well, it's a double-edged sword, isn't it?
Let me go back. I want to hear.
So what
the
does that
question.
mean? If all I wanted to do, you can believe in that, but to another degree, it's kind of like, well, if all I wanted to do was just play video games, I can just play video games. You know what I mean? So what does that phrase mean to you? And do you agree with it, or do you, like, how do you feel about that?
Well, it's a double-edged sword, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because the numbers tell a story, and the story was your video X, Y, and Z to get to an audience. And it can tell you a lot about what maybe needs to change or especially on YouTube, like it gives you like audience retention and stuff, and you can see like where people dropped off of your video or whatever, and you can go to that part of the video and see like, hey, I said this thing and it didn't resonate with people, or this part of the video was edited in a slow way. So it can be helpful in that respect.
Yeah.
But on the mental health side of it, it has this like deteriorating effect of like you just get so focused on the thing. And admittedly, I still look at the numbers way too often, and I have had to like train, again, a mindset shift. Had to train my mind to like not care as much and just like look at it more of as an objective thing.
This podcast was so good.
That is more of like a tool rather than like, oh, this is a reflection of myself, because it's not a reflection of yourself.
I love what
It's not a
Rebecca said
reflection
after
of what
this.
you made
I think it was right after this.
as much it is a reflection of what people are interested in or what the algorithm is currently doing. And so I think that, yeah, you kind of need to look at the numbers sometimes if you want to take it seriously and do it as a full-time job. If that's a thing that you really are focused on doing, that is something that like you have to look at the numbers sometimes. But looking at them constantly every day.
Dude, I just
several times-
ramble. I'm sorry. I'm I'm just totally just rambling. I mean, it is a podcast, but I was expecting for me to wrap this point up quicker.
a day is probably bad and will probably negatively affect mental health.
Thank you, Rebecca.
And limiting your exposure to that can help, or changing your mindset on it can help. I've chosen the mindset shift route because I can't stop myself from refreshing my YouTube studio when a new video comes out.
Yeah.
Mostly looking for new comments, but when you look at the YouTube Studio app and you look for new comments, you got all the numbers right there. So it's not
Refresh.
great, but
Refresh.
and it's a lot harder to do it that
Refresh.
way. But again,
Look
it's a
at those
double-edged sword.
numbers,
You need
though.
to use
It's
it
not
as
too
a
bad.
tool rather than a reflection of yourself.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
think
proud
that-
of the
oh,
daily
go ahead.
vlog stuff.
No, go ahead, Anthony.
I mean, I was just gonna say, like, the analytics
Hi,
tool is
Frisk.
supposed to be somewhat helpful, right? It's supposed to kind of give you the analysis you need in order for your like next potential video, or like direct risk.
We love Frisk.
It's because he likes me. I
want
assume.
I want to pet Frisk.
I want to see Frisk. Next time I go to Philly, I'm coming to visit the cat.
Yes, he would love to meet you.
Yeah.
I might be coming to Philly soon.
Oh, you're gonna pet the cat before me? That's not
I
fair.
might pet the cat.
Oh man.
I might pet Frisk if I'm allowed.
Nintendo
I'll
on
bring
a
him
keyboard
up
says,
to
"Hello, cat." It becomes like
I wanted
it then
to.
becomes that whole thing of whether or not you did a good job based on these like numbers that, again, you only have so
Yeah.
much control over. The analytics is like there to help you, but if I ever, usually when I ask most content creators like, how do you deal with like the analytics side of things, or how do you like know what to do, or do you plan your videos in any certain way, a lot of them are just like, nah, I don't even know what this is about. Like they somehow were able to cultivate their audience, usually through luck. Like sometimes it just happens that way. And a lot of content creators, when I ask them, especially when I do the Let's Talk podcast, they're just kind of like,
Yeah, you're right. Rebecca's
I don't
point
know.
is after this.
I don't know how like
It's in
that
response to what
happened.
you're saying right
I
now.
don't know why this video popped off and the others just didn't.
I think.
Yeah, there is something to be said for just doing stuff.
Yeah. And honestly, it just comes down to this thing where it's like, if you just want to create, just create. And
Jordan, I know you do. I come to your stream and you're like, but the numbers though. You should watch this podcast.
if you
It's a
didn't
double-edged
enjoy
sword, dude.
making
Don't
it
fall down
and
the
you
trap.
Definitely didn't get any feedback from it. Probably don't do it again. And if you did enjoy making it,
Oh,
and even
was
if
it?
Didn't get a lot of feedback, probably do it again because you enjoyed it, right? Like to a degree. But I think it's also different from the perspective of me, who's kind of like. I would
Anyway,
say,
this whole
like, I'm a
podcast is
part-time
really
because
good.
This is not my source of income, right? Like,
Gotta fall
do I
down the
make money?
trap till I
Yes.
get the check mark. I mean, hey,
Did it take
I
me
respect
10
the
years to do that?
dedication.
Yes, but like it's not my main source of income. So if my numbers don't pop off, or if like I don't get a lot of like financial feedback, I guess, or if my view count's not super high, it doesn't hurt me. But I feel like for full-time streamers, especially when they see that dip that they can't explain, like that can be really devastating.
Right? It's tough. Sometimes being a like, especially now, you know, like I didn't even mention this during the podcast, but like, because I talked about like being a creator for like 13 plus years. I mean, technically I've been making content for 15 years and making money at it since 2010. So 13 years. And it's like, it was a different time. It was a different time. I just want to get Rebecca's really great, like, point on it too. If YouTube wants to cooperate with me, if YouTube wants
Factor.
to,
It's like you can't plan for a raid that helps you meet your goal, but you put yourself in the position to make something like that happen.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like you can't win
Thank
if you
you.
don't play, basically.
You
Yeah.
just
Oh,
put into words
no,
what
this
I was
is-
trying to say earlier and that I couldn't
Almost.
quite articulate, which is you put yourself in the position for where luck
Oh, yeah, this is
can occur, and you can increase
Maybe.
the amount of luck that comes your way if you put yourself into that position and you actually do it. Because you're not gonna see that if you just idle.
You can't get the raid if you're not live.
Oh my god, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. It's you can't win if you don't play. And I think that was the thing where I just I came out of that stream being like, I'm really glad I did that. And the more times that has happened to me, the easier it becomes for me to be able to...
The point that I was
like,
looking for was the point where
identify,
Rebecca was talking
you
about the
know,
numbers.
Maybe there are times where I'm
And,
really not like in a position
she
to
said like,
that does happen. But I think for
People-
the other times, it has been
people who say they don't think about the numbers, like, that's bullshit, basically. I mean, she didn't say it in those words. Those are my interpretation of her words. That's the part I'm looking for. It was really great. I want to play it, but that's okay. You can just watch the podcast also, if that's a thing that you want to do. We thought you were talking about that moment. Oh, well, this is also a good
much
moment.
easier over time to
So-
be able to be like,
The moment where you articulated exactly what I was trying to say from earlier. Anyway, the point stands. It's a great podcast, and you should go watch the podcast if you want to see all those parts. 144. Dude's on it, man. He's on it. My man's scrubbing through.
to a degree. But I think it's also different from the perspective of
Motherfucker,
me, who's kind of-
I just skipped back to the exact point where I skipped ahead. If I just watched for like 5 seconds longer, I would have gotten to the exact part that I was looking for.
like,
I knew it
would
was
say, like,
coming.
I'm a part-time because this is not my source of income, right? Like, I make money? Yes.
Yo, what's up, Jacoby?
Did it take me 10 years to do that? Yes.
I'm sorry about the
But,
Lakers losing.
Like, it's not my main source of income. So if my numbers don't pop off, or if like I don't get a lot of like financial feedback, I guess, or if my view count's not super high, it doesn't hurt me. But I feel like for full-time streamers, especially when they see that dip that they can't explain, like that can be really devastating.
I agree with everything that both of you said. Actually, I don't believe people when they say I don't care about the numbers, because you wouldn't be doing this if you didn't care about the numbers. I think everybody who makes content wants to reach as many people as they can with their content. But I think you can also say, I don't let the low numbers get me down, and that can also be true. But I think you still care about them a little bit. I think it can be really disappointing to put your everything into it and have a much smaller turnout than what you want or expected. And I think when you say don't care about the numbers, that doesn't mean don't care about the numbers. That means don't let it get you down, which can be really hard to do. But like you said, I think it was Andrew said it, that, you know, you I forget which one of you said it. You could just be streaming to, you know, your friends on like a private Discord channel, or not even be streaming at all if you didn't care about the numbers. Doesn't mean that, like, you know, the numbers are everything to you. You can still be doing it primarily because you want to have a good time or you want to reach a certain goal. But I think everybody cares about it at least a little bit.
Well said. Well said. Also, hi, Yoshiller. What's up, my boy? My boy. I don't know why. I've never called anyone my boy like that, like the fucking king from the Zelda thing. My boy. Hi. So, like, it was a really insightful podcast, and I highly recommend it for anybody who is, especially people who are like kind of getting into content creation and this piece is what all true warriors strive for. It was a great podcast. Highly recommend it. I will link it in the chat again. You should go watch it. Here it is. Bookmark that shit for later. Do people still bookmark things? I don't know. Anyway, my point stands. I buy my book. I came away kind of like really happy from talking to Rebecca and Andrew about stuff. It felt good to talk about that stuff and the stuff that we talked about. Like, Yashiller, I don't know if you were here like this when I showed what I said about the numbers, but I basically described it as a double-edged sword. Like, it's a tool. It should be used to like further your growth, and it can help, you know, find spots in your videos or your streams or whatever where you need to make some changes, but it should not control your life. You know, it shouldn't control your mood. It shouldn't control your life or your emotions. You shouldn't be so emotionally invested in the numbers that it deteriorates your mental health. And that's kind of like what me and Rebecca and Andrew kind of summed up with that topic. I think that was probably my favorite part of the whole podcast. But there's a couple of great parts, so definitely recommend checking out the podcast. This has been Josh's Jep Talk. It's funny because that's like the last words that Andrew said in our call before we hung up. He's like, "Welcome to my TED Talk." It was great. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You three did well. You made for a good trio. I mean, it's a topic that we all really care about, and I think that's the important thing. And something that I always thought that Andrew was really good at is pairing people together who can talk about the same topic. Well. That's something that I think Andrew's really good at. Even if it's unintentional. Like, he's told me that it's unintentional, but I don't know. Every time I've done a podcast with him, it's been with people that I click with, so. It's mostly unintentional. I'm sure you think about it too, like, yeah, and guesswork, but I mean, you observe people's personalities, you can kind of piece it together, even if it's, like, very natural for you. I just think you're really good at that, naturally. Because you're very observant when it comes to personalities. So that's a wonderful trait to have, especially in somebody who does a podcast. Truth of the matter is I act like a goof and act chaotic because it's fun, but truthfully I do care about this stuff. I just don't cough and comment about it. Yeah, I mean, and that's what we mentioned that in this podcast too later on. I think Rebecca mentions it. It's like, well, no, actually, we just watched the clip, didn't we? Where, you know, people think about this stuff. You think about this stuff more often than people realize. And I think you'd go on to articulate that in a different way, too. It's one thing I've been struggling with today is articulating my thoughts, which is bad on a day that I'm doing a podcast, but I think I did okay. I genuinely forgot to take my ADHD medication before stream, though. I took it in the middle of the stream, and I think it finally, like, kicked in, like, half an hour in. I was able to actually articulate my stuff after the beginning. I was kind of going all over the place. But anyway, my point is that we did great. I came away from this podcast, like, really satisfied by the topic. Like, it's just, like, it was really great to reaffirm some of these things in my own self. So it was helpful for me. And then I'm very thankful that you guys encouraged me to go live tonight so that I'd keep my streak. I was like, maybe I won't stream, or maybe I'll just stream Portal for an hour or like something. But Rebecca was like, just stream for 10 minutes. And here we are at 25 minutes. I'm glad that we did it. What day are we on now? 18? How many days we got left? You're Siri. Siri's trying to yell at me. We have a lot of days left. I now go to bed. Yeah, I am actually quite drained. A lot of socializing today. I did, it's going to be talked about on the vlog a little bit tomorrow, but I went to a cookout over at the George's house, and it was very, very good. We had Wisconsin bratwurst and fried cheese curds, among other things. I didn't have any Snickers salad because I had to come do podcasts. But they said they were going to send me Snickers salad. In fact, they said that they were going to come bust into my stream in the middle of it and bring Snickers salad to me on stream. That has yet to happen. Guys, Mal, Steven, Brandon, Dan, I know you're listening. I know you're watching. I know you're waiting. You're lurking somewhere, waiting to jump me, aren't you? Aren't you? I'm home. Oh, nobody's jumping me, apparently. That's too bad. I was looking forward to it. Dan, did you bring Snickers salad? Oh my, that's not what I meant! I mean, I knew it was coming because I could see the bits. I was kind of waiting. It still made me jump, though. Degen Hours! Degen Hours! What's a Snickers salad? I just learned of this. It's like a Wisconsin thing, but apparently you put some like whipped cream and some Snickers bars and something else into a bowl and like mix it up or something. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what it is. I just know that's what it's called. Apples, that's what it is. Apples and Snickers bars and whipped cream. I don't know if they smash the Snickers bars or if they're whole Snickers bar. I know Snickers are gross, but they got the ones with almonds in them because Mal is allergic to peanuts. Although I think there were 2 different ones. Anyway, I don't like Snickers, so I'm not like that into it, but I will try it. Yeah, Reese is better than Snickers any day. What's everybody's favorite candy bar? Shout it out in chat right now. Liam, thanks for the raid at this wonderful hour of Degens. How are you doing, my dude? Bless your soul. What you got for me? Kit Kat, good choice. Crunch bars, eh. Payday was my favorite for like a week. I was like, I had a Payday for the first time in like ever. And I was like, this is my favorite candy bar. And then I got one every day for a week and got sick of it because you don't eat candy bars every day for a week, especially not the same one every day. It was a terrible idea. Liam, come eat the Snickers salad. Cookies and cream. That's it. Have a good night, Yoshiller. Cookies and cream is good. That's the good stuff. Salt lemon Kit Kat? I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by anything that combines sweet and savory. Or sweet and salty. I'm intrigued. Do cereal bars count? Yes, everyone knows cereal is candy. Dragons are cool, thanks for the resub. I wasn't expecting like bits and subs. Solid Mushroom, thanks for the resub. 23 minutes ago. Sorry, I didn't show that up. Welcome in, guys. We're not going long. We're not going long. In fact, I might wrap it up like soon. I am actually quite tired. I might actually get a real night's sleep tonight.
Give him the bits. The bits. The bits. The bits. The bits. The bits.
Let's go. Thanks, Rebecca. I was talking to one of my best buddies about the last 5 years, and you got brought up. Apparently, he's been subbed to your YouTube, and he's watched your videos since 2015. Thought that was funny. Small world story. Listen, man, I've been doing this too long. I made my first YouTube video in 2007, Jordan. I made my first check from YouTube in 2010. 2010 was when I made my first YouTube check. like right around the time that you could even monetize gameplay content. Like it didn't exist before that. Before that, you could not monetize gameplay content because it was such a gray area. I want to use it. Oh, okay, so the way that I do alerts, I don't know if you knew this. This is great. I'm gonna teach Andrew what I do for alerts. It's wild. So we have categories of alerts. So if you do $1, it'll play a random alert from like a set of alerts. $2 is a different set. $3 is a different set.
Sex!
But if you add a few cents to the end of it, like our wonderful pal Andromeda did, you can play a specific alert from that set. So $1 plus 9 cents is sex, but that might just come up if you play $1. It's pretty great. And also, and this is dumb because you have to, the way that it works is insane. Also, we're on a hype train. That's wild. The way that it works is you have to make multiple of the same alert in your settings. I also have a third option, which is you can do 1,000 bits and it'll play any of all of the alerts at random. So it's on there 3 times. Every alert is in the thing 3 times. And then you double that because you also have direct tip donations. So every alert is there 6 times in my settings. What does 5 gifted subs do? I have no idea. Try it out. That. I think that's just the normal sub alert, but thank you. Wait. Yes! Regret! Wait, you don't like Troll-a-Load? Rainbow Troll-a-Load? Thank you for the bits. Jordan, thank you for the 5 gift subs, and Rebecca for the bits. Andromeda, thank you for the 109. You guys are great. Was not expecting there to be anything tonight. Remember when this used to be $77? I do. Yeah, that alert used to be $77. Part of what I wanted to do with reconfiguring the alerts the way that they are is reduce all the prices. Like, condense everything down into like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15 alerts. So that they're not like inflated into the big numbers. Because then you hear them more often. And, you know, it's not an insane amount like $77. Having recently started following the 8-bit drummer, it's almost weird seeing a hype train staying this low. You heard him, chat! We have to beat Jared! Bring me Josh Jepson! Where's that alert? That's the one.
Sex!
No, not that one. Get the bits a dropping. Dude, this is wildly hype. I don't know how... I'm just playing, like, Yoshi's Island music.
Sex!
As loud as I can to drown out the sex.
Sex!
It's not working. Sex is bad. Save yourself for marriage like I am. Okay, Nick. Buddy.
Oh my god!
This is money I could spend on Pokemon cards. Oh my god.
Sex!
I'm a born-again virgin. Ha! Okay. Nick, yesterday when I called you a liar, it applies to today also. Untruths. You've bestowed upon the chat these untruths. Why is everything censored on mobile? What do you mean?
Sex.
What's censored on mobile? The word everything? Oh, sex? But why? It's something I have to turn off? How do I do it?
Does he look like a bitch?
Oh. Oh, it's off?
Thank you.
Thank you. No! Jared is gonna win! Jared is gonna win the Hype Train Wars of 2023! We can't let him win! Oh, for the user, not the streamer. Oh, y'all got that safe? Y'all got that safety on so you don't experience the hot chat sex. That's not a thing I should ever say. You guys are gremlins. Never had that before? Well, maybe Twitch did a thing. I'm scared of hot chat. Oh. Hot chat singles near you. Oh. Cries and single at 30. Hot grills in your area. Fuck safety, go in raw! Tabby! Very informative. Listen, when I said Degen Hours, what I meant, Josh, you vape? Ugh, don't get me started. It's a bad habit that I picked up from a friend who visited. And he was like, here, try this. And I was like, okay. It was not Tyler. It's not a great habit, but it's also impossible to break. It's not impossible, but at least it's a fresh problem in my life. Oh, Tabby, what is... Oh, God. Tabby. What's the difference between oral sex and anal sex? One makes your whole one makes your whole day, the other makes your whole week. What does that even mean? What, listen, we'll tell you when you're older.
Give him the bit.
Sex is my favorite instrument. Oh my god, you guys are nuts. God forsake me long ago. Why are there 115 people watching me just like lose my shit? It did escalate very quickly. I'm concerned. Entertainment? Is this entertaining? 150, yeah, I know, 115 people in the room with me right now listening to people scream about sex. I don't... Is that what people would like, if, like, imagine we were all standing in a room together and Stephen George came into the room and yelled,
Sex!
Wouldn't that be, like, somewhat confusing and concerning? Or would you find that entertaining? You guys are terrible. I don't think that Steven knows to the extent in which the alert with him yelling sex has gone in this channel. Like, I tried to convey it to him, but there's no real good way to convey it to him without showing him. Where did the sound clip come from? So, yeah, it's actually Steven saying it. So listen, so Steven, well, I'm going to expose Steven. I mean, he exposed himself, really. Sex is the tiny Eddie of my channel. That's perfect. Okay, so Steven George, the lovely, the wonderful Steven George, who is somewhat, mostly family-friendly, mildly, sometimes secretly lewd. They were doing a breakfast stream, and there was a song that comes up. He has an alert that when it plays, you have to improv a song, and the improv song went off the rails. And he was trying to rhyme with, it was like rhymes with the letter Q or something like that. And he's like, sex, which doesn't rhyme with Q at all. Which doesn't rhyme with Q even closely. I have no idea. Anyway, it was very funny. Yes, it does. Tampon soda. Oh my god, the tampon soda thing. That whole night went off the rails. Like, across multiple streams. Tampon soda rippled across Twitch. Oh my god. I guess I could show... It did. It infected so many streams. All right, look. Steven was playing Unpacking. The game, Unpacking. Let me... I'll just show the video. Where's Max's video? I made one too, but it's longer, and Max's is more better than the one I made. I never uploaded it, but... Show? Listen, trust me. Trust me. How far back do I have to scroll to find tampon soda on Max's timeline? It wasn't that long ago. Max, you got too many Splatoon clips, bro. Max, you got too many Splatoon clips. Too many. So many Splatoon clips. Oh wait, this is back in March. What? Where is it? Why is it not under the media? Did I skip it? Oh, here it is. Welcome to the tampon soda incident. Solid Mushroom presents. The tampon soda incident.
Reed sent 550 bits with the George Duck star rain. Thank you.
What is this? Oh, okay, sorry.
What is that, Steven?
It took me a second. It takes me a little time. I've never had to buy those, so it took me a second. I was like, my first thought was soft drink. I thought it was a soft drink. I was like, why is the soft drink in this one? Why'd they put the soft drink here? And then it took me a minute. Oh my God.
Now he's singing the song.
If you don't scroll, I can't see it. Tampon soda, drink it up real good. It doesn't taste quite like it should. I don't know. Wash it down, you see. If you don't like it, talk to someone other than me. I don't think I'm qualified for this.
So funny.
I mean, in fairness,
Bella was it. Bella made that up.
Later.
Dan. Then they rated Dan. Then they rated Dan.
Oh.
Okay. They rated Dan, and then they rated me with tampon soda.
Oh, I'm upset now. Why tampon soda? I'm concerned. What is happening?
As you should be.
Don't blame me, blame Steve. What do you mean blame Steven? What the f? What happened in their stream? Like, if it's a fresh tampon, sure. Maybe that you could get away with that. You put it in, and you absorb the soda, and then what? You just like
please help me understand. And then we rated John.
The
Well, he
slurping
listened to my
noise
clip
really brings
first.
that together, I feel.
It really does. It really does.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, we didn't even get the raid, but okay. There was a part where I raided John later after he watched that clip on stream. And raided him with tampon soda. We sent it all the way to John's stream for the night. It probably died with John, as it should have. As it should have. Anyway. Josh, I didn't know how to process. All right. Sean had to blacklist tampon soda. That makes it even better. The schlorp. Well, I was trying to understand how could you tampon soda? Like I couldn't put the two together. And the only way that I could think is like insert tampon into soda, absorb, and you know? Like what else do you do? It was so much more tame than my thought, though. So really, I'm truly. I apologize. My YouTube apology is incoming. I've literally seen TikToks of people using tampons to soak up grease when cooking beef. Anyway, we gotta get off this topic because we gotta get off this topic. You gotta do the YouTube apology sigh or it's not real. I am very, very sorry for my actions. I apologize to everyone that I've affected tonight. And I just wanted you to...
sex!
Okay, that's enough of that. Thanks, Andy. Apology accepted! Makeup sex. Oh, this is the most degen of the Degen hours. This stream, we weren't kidding. Listen, this is what you wanted, chat. This is what you wanted. You ruined too many Zelda sessions with your sex. And now this is what you get. And I hate that you probably like it. This is who I am. Accept me for who I am. Why are the most degen streams the one where I'm the voice of reason? Because you only like to be a degen when everybody else is being normal. Nick. You want to stand out. You want to be the spotlight degen. That's what it is. Shots fired. I'm sorry, wait, what? It took so much he canceled Minish Cap? Who canceled Minish Cap? You talking about me? I did never finish Minish Cap, to be fair. Who's the least degen of TRG? I'm sorry, it is not Emil. I promise you. He might be like publicly less degen, but that boy is so much more degen than you even realize. Tim somehow is the least degen of the three. Like, which is honestly kind of shocking. Excuse me, I did never I'm sorry. I never finished. Well, no, okay, listen, Rebecca, I have finished Minish Cap in the past. But when you remember when I was streaming it, you came to a couple of those streams. I Breath of the Wild 900 Korok thing happened and kind of got in the way of. I have one session left. There's literally one dungeon and the final boss left of that Minish Cap stream. I should do it right now. No, not now. I have to sleep soon. It's almost midnight. I did call this Degen Hour, and we're almost at an hour. Korean Barbecue gifted a sub to Mayo. Thank you. Korean Barbecue also gifted a sub to PK Gamer. It's pretty close to my old username. And to Brooke as well. Cool. Thanks, KB. What other Zelda games? Okay, I can do Have a Good Night, Rebecca. Rebecca, thank you. Seriously, you're wonderful. And we'll talk soon. Have a great night. I can name all of the Zelda games on one hand that I have not finished. Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Spirit Tracks. I have a good story for that one. Well, I have an explanation for that one at least. Tears of the Kingdom, obviously. And not counting the Zelda CDI games. Oh no, what was the other one? 1, 2. Spirit Tracks. Tears of the Kingdom. Fuck, that might be it. No, I finished Link's Crossbow training. I finished Phantom Hourglass. That's it. Besides the CDI games, that's it. Triforce Heroes I've done. Me and Tom and John did a whole Let's Play of it. Four Swords. Okay, I guess Four Swords counts. I have not done Four Swords. Hyrule Warriors, I did. I mean, I don't count the Hyrule Warriors games necessarily, but yeah, Hyrule Warriors I did. I guess I didn't do Hyrule Warriors the End Times, whatever it's called. Age of Calamity. I never finished that one. It's true. Yeah, Four Swords is really hard. And the thing is I have played a chunk of it. Me and Tim and Patty at Super Genius started a Let's Play of that years ago. And we weren't able to finish it. Because at the time, Patty was really sick. And could not finish it. And then Super Genius moved to Japan. And I haven't heard from him since. Yeah, the mono era. Anyway, Degen Hour is rapidly coming to a close. So, if you have any last minute alerts, I would get them in now. We got 6 minutes, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Sex!
You know, I said that fully expecting exactly what happened just now, Andromeda. I want you to know. You're gonna leave me? That is so sad. I know. I'm sorry, Jordan. Jordan, I want to say I'm really proud of you. I know that you got denied the partner thing, but I think that you have the momentum, and I know you do. So, kick ass. I know. It was really quick, too. It was really quick. Nerd Arts and Games, sub to him. I'm sorry. Cream Barbecue gets a sub to Jacoby. And...
sex!
Thanks, Jeff. Thank you. One last sex for the road, you know? I just think it's really fascinating that Jordan has so many subscribers on this channel. I think that's really, really insane. Like, how do you have 1,700 subscribers? Just how? I don't get it. I don't get it. I gotta start doing them TikTok there streams, you know? I gotta get them TikTok streams going. I need a stream key. I'm told you have to jump through a hoop. But I have connections. I can get a hoop and get a stream key for TikTok streams, which I should be doing. But I'm a bad social media person. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap stream basically now. Oh, look at that. KB gifted sub to Dale. Thank you. What popped up on your YouTube recommendation earlier, Tabby? I want to know. I should also TikTok more. I just need to make more TikToks in general. I want to make more shorts for my streams and stuff and just like clips and things. I enjoy doing that. The promotion thing you did with Nintendo for A Link Between Worlds. Oh, you know, I never showed that. Should I show it? I can show like part of it, but I forgot about that one. Play with your... Okay, we can't just search play with your food. We have to search play with your food Zelda. Come on now. Episode 1. There's 4 episodes of this. Like, the marketing back then was so terrible.
Here we are, gentlemen. Welcome to our campfire for the night. Please gather around and grab a seat for yourselves.
It's not even 1080p. What the fuck are they doing? I'm sorry. I mean, it was 9 years ago. Come on.
Welcome, gentlemen, to our humble gathering here in the Lost Woods. My name is TJ Smith.
Good old TJ
I'll be
Smith.
your host for this evening. I brought with me along some hand pies, and it's going to be deliciousness.
My name is Gerard Khalil, and I am the completionist. And today, I brought with me some red potion soup. I know that sounds kind of weird, but I really like the red potion from all the Zelda games. I've always wanted to taste it, so I was like, what's really good?
Small beard Gerard, yep.
Soups, that's what I hope you guys like it.
Baby Josh, this was 9 years ago. Was I a baby 9 years ago? I was 20.
What's up, everybody? JD Witherspoon. Nice to meet everyone. I brought my beautiful pouch of trinkets. I like to call them berries. They're very...
Okay. I just need to share a fun fact about JD's berries. He actually named them Tingleberries, but they cut it.
Delicious. So yeah, they've got many.
That's why we're all
rupees in them
laughing.
that are
But they cut
a variety
it.
of colors if you'd like to try them.
Are these rupees edible?
Well, excuse me, these are edible, and anyone can have any. Just ask me, and I'll pass them down.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm Josh Jepson. Nice to meet you all. Today I brought with me an authentic Hylian cake that they provide at all of the Hylian ceremonies.
Look at those little Triforce brownies.
With wisdom, courage, and power.
Those are the ingredients, official
And
ingredients.
chocolate.
And chocolate.
And frosting. Hello, everyone. I am Michael Schroeder.
I did actually make them, yeah. I went and got
And
some
today we brought
brownie ingredients.
this stuff. Cheese
I made
bread.
brownies and
Have
got
fun
some
with it.
icing.
Hello,
I mean, I
friends.
just like built it off of
I
a
am
box.
Michael Davis.
I just like made it out of a brownie box, batter box.
And I brought.
And I read the
I don't have a
recipe on
fancy
the
name for it.
side of the
They're
box.
beef kebabs with
But
some
it was good.
vegetables on them. But you know,
Oh, I
I think it's
wish,
something that
Jetbolt.
if you're off adventuring, you could.
This was 9 years ago. I don't think that like was weed legal anywhere in the States 9 years ago?
Hunt, get some vegetables. You kind of just put on a skewer and cook them, and that's.
Anyway, this goes on for 4
It's-
episodes, and we just
it's
chat
manly.
about Zelda.
Yeah. And this is a manly night right now.
Yeah.
Shall we begin this feast with a great cheersing of our mugs?
Yes. Here,
Here, here. Cheers all to Zelda. Well, now that the food has been served, please dig in. And let's talk a little bit about this Legend of Zelda.
Colorado was. Washington was second.
Who's the farthest, and where are you currently?
I would say the completionist is
pretty
probably
far.
the farthest.
The completionist.
This was filmed in Los Angeles,
I
California.
finished it 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
How long have you had it?
What a couple days now, I think.
So I got it afternoon today.
When it comes to Zelda, I'm a firm believer that everyone, when you start playing Zelda, your favorite Zelda is generally the first one you've played. That's what makes Zelda so special, is that everyone has their one that like resonates with them. Especially for Link Between Worlds, it reminded me of the first time I got my.
I won't skip Gerard,
Zelda
but I want to
game.
see what I said.
And I haven't gotten a feeling like that in years. From the minute you turn the screen on, you hear that bump, bum, bum, bum. It's like right there. I was like, 4 years old again, opening up my Super Nintendo, like ready to go. Like it was like time travel. It was amazing, and that's why I played it so many times. I couldn't put it down.
So your first one was Link to the Past?
Yeah, Link to the Past was my first one. That's kind of been my standard of like,
That's your measuring stick?
That's my measuring stick for all the Zelda games, and all of them, up until this point, it's almost as good as that one. And then this was the first one that made me go, if I wasn't so nostalgia blinded.
I was gonna say, it feels an awful lot like a classic Zelda game. It feels it's got that core. A lot of exploration, and just when I was going through the completely open world.
God, I'm so nervous.
It feels like you are exploring and you discover things, and I like that feeling of discovery.
And it's fascinating because it's a world we already are familiar with. So the fact that we've changed, like a lot of things have changed, in the 300 or 400 years that's passed since the last time we visited this particular version of Hyrule. It's a brand new experience, and it blows my mind. It's because you think as a gamer, oh, this is where you get this heart piece or this puzzle, and you go back there, and it's like, it's the same, where it's different. It's affected by it.
The first thing I did.
But anyway, that's more or less it. I mean, we're close to the end. I guess I can finish it.
In this game, once I got sort of free reign,
but I'm less interested. And there's 4 of these where we just talk about Zelda for fucking forever.
And I went there and I'm like,
it was great though in the moment.
It's a shop. It's like the same house, but it's
a Link Between Worlds is fantastic.
I'm like, you know what?
Jordan, play more Zelda games. Play Wind Waker if it ever comes to the Switch. They need to bring it to the Switch. Wind Waker's fantastic.
And I put my sword away and I became a pacifist, and that's the end of the game. No, but it was like a weird thing. Where I'm like, all right, me. All right, I can calm it down.
Anyway, at the time, Nintendo had this whole Play With Your Food series. I think they only did 2 of them. They might have done 3, but I think they did one for Donkey Kong Country Returns or Tropical Freeze. And then they did one for Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. And I was on one of them. And it was a good experience, like, to be there, but also I was very nervous. Read the second comment. I really hope Josh would instinctively say, but you knew that already. I might have, and they just cut it. It's possible. But also, I was, like, in an official Nintendo video, so I was kind of playing it safe. Yeah, no worries, KB. Thank you for all the gift subs tonight. We're actually wrapping up the stream now after that. We've officially done Degen Hour. We'll do it again in the future because this was a lot of fun. But it is time for us to wrap up now. And send off you 102 people to another unsuspecting streamer with the raid message Tingleberries. We're not doing tampon soda. We're doing Tingleberry. We can raid. Well, let me see. Let me look at my followers list here. Tingleberries. There's the raid message. Thank you for joining me, and I'm glad that I kept my daily streak going with this horse shit. To be honest. What if we do a tampon soda anyway? I guess I can't stop you. But whoever it is will get bombarded by Tingleberries and tampon soda, and I think that might be too much for anyone to handle. I could raid Matt. I've never raided Matt before, but let me look at my list here. I don't know Matt is the problem, but I guess I could raid somebody I don't know. I mean, I briefly know him just from Jordan's chat. But he's chill. He seems chill. It's just that everyone's playing Zelda, so I might just do that. He's playing Minecraft. And I don't want to raid somebody playing Zelda because... spoilers. No, not Axial Matt. This is Matt Might Game. He's one of Jordan K's friends. And I briefly met him in Jordan's chat. And I went to his stream like maybe one time for like a little tiny bit. But he's super chill. Would he appreciate the Tingleberries? I know several people that would appreciate Tingleberries. Yeah. Let's do it. We'll raid Matt on Jordan's recommendation. If he appreciates Tingleberries, then he fits in well. Tingleberries! Tingleberries, everyone. All right, guys. Tomorrow is Zelda. Zelda all weekend. We're starting at 5 p.m. so that I can watch the grandparents play Zelda afterwards. I want to watch Steven and Mal play Zelda every Friday. So we're going to start early, go short. But then Saturday and Sunday, we're going to go fucking ham with Zelda all weekend. Let's go, baby! I'm excited. I'm very excited. Let's keep that daily shit going. Check out the vlog channel. After you go follow Matt, go to the vlog channel and watch the latest vlog. Or I will cry. You don't want that. Because it's, like, wet. I'll make you wet with my crying. You freak.